Good morning, good morning, good morning. We're on our way out to do the Santanoni range today, which makes up 3 peaks. Santanoni, of course, Cuxacaraga, and Panther.
Here's something I don't see every day. Walking the trail. Oh shit. What's going on there, big man? What's going on, big man? Got in something good? I haven't dropped anything yet. You guys are like rats up here. Stop to have a snack and you show up. I'm a little wet. I'm a little summer wet. Yes, I am. I'm a summer wet. Woo! We are at the intersection of the Santanoni Express Trail, which not signed because it's technically a herd path, I guess. There's a car in here, and on our way up we ran into the they call him a ranger here, or whatever that truck was for back there. I can't remember. We call them game wardens in Maine. And he was walking a group of people and a dog, like I think it was 3 people and a dog out, that spent the night by the pond. They got lost on the way up, didn't get their peaks, and then ended up spending the night in the woods. You could smell the campfire on them, so they got a fire going at least, and said that they got turned around, lost the trail. The game warden, I'm going to call him a game warden because it's easier for me to remember, said that they found their way back to the pond and that he put the fire out and it should be fine. I don't know why he's reassuring me of that. I kind of trusted his judgment, but anyways, so we're gonna head up the Santanoni Express Trail to Santanoni Mountain, which is going to be, whoops, my poles, number 28 on the ADK list of 46, and 90, you think I'd remember this stuff, 95 on the 115. So getting there. Gonna get 3 more today all together. So here we go. We're not gonna go by today at all. And then of course at the Cairn, you go left for the Santanoni Express Trail, which I've heard is steep and get you there quick, and that's why they call it the Express Trail, but I'm sure there's plenty of up. And typical herd path. Oh shit. So actually uphill goes the Panther and downhill goes to Santanoni. And I'm suspecting I hope that's not the summit, because that's not very appealing looking. So I have kind of totally given up trying to keep my feet dry. It's been a pointless mission up that trail. So here's the viewpoint on the way up to the summit. Okay, the one down there was just as good. It's gonna be tall. GoPro up. And that's what it feels like to be a tall person, which I am not. So summit straight. Here we go. Of course. Why would the spur trail to the summit be any different than the rest of the trail? Here we go at 4596 Santanoni Peak. Let's do a spin of the viewless summit. I think I have mud on my face. Oh, and once again, eye hooks on the rocks. I don't know, I've been seeing these all over Adirondacks and I don't know why. So I guess if you're tall and it was clear, standing on this rock, you might get some summits, some views, yeah, some summits. There's definitely something on the rock there. Another eye hook. Santanoni Peak. Signed for all the trailless peaks, which basically just means the trail's not maintained. Anyways, I gotta put a layer on, wait for Tracy to catch up. She was at the viewpoint when I left her. So on to, let's see if I can say this when I'm looking at it. So our next peak, well actually back to this peak, Santanoni Peak is 29 on the 46 and 96 on the 115. So we're gonna go back down the spur path and drop like a rock, hit another intersection which I believe is called Times Square for some reason, and then we're gonna go over to Kachasakaraga. I don't know, I could say it earlier but I can't now, which is only 37.96. And then that's a mile. It's like a mile and a half out from Panther, and then we'll come back and do Panther, and then head down. So as Tracy sneaks on out of here to try to beat me to the next summit, she's talking to my camera, talking about you. So your ears must have been ringing, even though you're right there. So we're gonna head down. And then that's Panther. I don't know which one's the summit, but one of those little humps right there is Panther. But I guess we've decided we're not going to do it, even though I think it's 0.2 from what they call Times Square. So Times Square is like right down in here somewhere. And then we're going to go 1.5 all the way out to that little dinky, tiny thing right there that I can't say. Say it out loud. Kooksakagra Peak, which we will have to go right before the summit. So I'm assuming like right in here there's a Kooksakagra bog that everybody dreads. What? I was close. Kooksakagra. At least that one was rated G, that last one. A couple of the ones that come out sounded like some porno or something. And then over there, I don't know if you can make it out, is the pond where the people camped on last night that had to get rescued this morning. Bradley Pond. So we're gonna go right by that when we come down. We'll come down and go to the left of the pond and be back on an organized trail, which is basically a road, but wait, no, that part wasn't a road. That was more trail over there. The game warden was parked at the end of the road. That's right. Oh, here we go. Kusakagra Peak is next at 3,700-ish feet. You mean boring?
Yeah.
I would definitely be sucking my battery up on music on this hike.
Maybe if it was like a weekend and you intermittently saw people.
and complain about how miserable this hike is.
Yeah.
Misery loves company.
Have like a 5-minute conversation, move on. Like an hour later, see somebody else.
And you really have to like the woods and hike and mud if you like this hike.
Yeah, the forest ranger's probably like, you could have gotten lost on a better summit.
Yeah. Here's plus. I can open the gate and drive 1.5 miles. And then I gotta deal with all that mud. Actually, I don't think he might not have got it because they were on the real trail.
Pond, I wonder.
Yeah.
That's where we just were, saying at Santanoni.
Yeah. There it is right there.
Getting closer.
Yeah. And then Santanoni is now behind the clouds. It wasn't like 2 seconds ago. Oh, is this it?
Times Square?
There was supposed to be a tree that I thought that was engraved.
Oh, somebody carved into a tree.
Did you see it?
Yeah,
Yeah, because look, the trail goes this way. Oh, wait, maybe it doesn't go this way. Looks like people do go this way. Oh, no, I bet you this is it. This is so spectacular, we don't even know where it is. Oh, either I found an illegal camp spot or this is maybe it right here.
Oh, here's a little rock. Here's a cairn.
I went around the wrong side. And that goes...
He said this was Times Square. Maybe this is the cairn for the trail and not
That's for the
necessarily
trail. I think this
Square.
is Times Square. Look at this. It almost resembles New York City. So spectacular. You see the neon, the light, I mean, the big Tron TV. No, not quite to the intersection. It's another intersection.
Look what, yeah, because look at it. This is the route that this guy took.
Yeah, I'm not sure. So I follow this random herd path and it kind of goes up to a view of a panther. But hopefully it loops back around because it was kind of brutal. So don't go this way unless you want views of panther.
Sure you're not going to want to stick?
I'm good.
Yeah.
So we're on our way out to the Kukasa, whatever that, we call it Kooks. Is now is going to be official name. We ran into 3 guys. One had finished his 46 and they referred to it as Kooks. So that's what I'm going to call it because I'm just not going to embarrass myself anymore. But anyways, I was telling them how much I dislike this hike. And they asked me why, and I'm like, you know, mud, just boring, blah, blah, blah. And they said, well, you're really going to hate it when you head out to Kooks. And I said, well, you know, it can't get any worse. And then, you know, I was saying, you know, out of all the hikes I've done over the years, I think the only other hike I didn't enjoy, but I think it's second to this, is Marshfield. Yeah, Marshall. I just didn't enjoy that one for some reason. I don't know if it's the mood I'm in or what, but I'm not feeling this hike. I'm going to get it done. I'm going to have the best fun I can, but if I do this hike with you, you're a good friend of mine because I don't know if I'd do it again unless I was doing it for winter time. So anyways, let's get out here and get it done. Here we are, the Kooks Bog. I don't think it's gonna live up to the hype. I'm not seeing it. Been through worse. So anyways, let's find out for sure though. Let's get through it, see how it works out. Maybe I'll be eating these words.
Yeah, that's where I'm heading.
Why, is there a log over there?
Yeah, there's a better path over here, I think, man. And that guy even said stay left. Yeah, no, all the reviews I've seen online have been like stay to the left or the side. Yeah, no, when I looked at the forecast, saw the rain coming in on Wednesday. It was so weird. I was like, what the fuck?
Look at that. Don't want to go in there. Whoa!
Oh, now I'm just waiting to see if you fall in. You went around?
What's that?
You went around?
Yeah.
Did you fly over the top of me?
Yeah, but this way's funner.
I figured you would think this way was funner.
That's what I said. This way's funner. But seeing your face when you looked
When
up
you're there,
was priceless.
when I left you behind me. Whew. Oh, there's a viewpoint there. Guess I'll check out after the summit.
Here we are, a viewpoint right before the summit. This is a pretty cool one. Started on San Antonio, came across this ridge. Times Square was like right about there, and that's Panther. And then we started down, went over that little boom hump right there, and ended up back up here. About time we climb, we've been going down, 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 pretty much. Kooks. You can't get your pitch stake in the sign unless you're going to climb.
What's that?
You can't get your pitch stake in.
Oh, I can.
Telescope.
What are our views? There was a viewpoint. I'm going to check out the viewpoint after. Oh my god, we gotta go up there. We came all the way down here.
So here we are at Kooks. Let me try it. Oh, hold on. Kooks summit at what peak finder has down as 3790. Ooh, the wind's blowing, of course. I'm trying to do a video. 3790. It's the smallest Adirondack peak on the 46 list. It's not even 4,000 feet, which this is a 4,000 foot list. And as you saw from my past video, when you're looking at this from the other peaks, you're like, what were they thinking when they put this even figured out? I don't know how they measured it, if it was already measured. Somebody stood over here and said, hey, there's a 4,000 foot, let's put it on the list. You can tell it's not even close. But anyways, didn't make the list. I'm not gonna bitch about it. The bog wasn't that bad. The hike out here was pretty cool. You know, up to the point where we hit Times Square, which was where that rock was. We'll be heading back there again. It seemed to get a little bit more exciting. It was easy. A lot of down. Very little up though. We're actually gonna go do a ton of up on our way back over. So. Oh my God. This trail is just the same old, same as getting out here and going back. Boring. So, boom. Welcome back to Times Square. So there was some debate on whether this was Times Square with some other hikers we ran into. And I listened to the 46 of 46 podcast, and the way he describes it, this is definitely Times Square. I don't know why they call it. It is the center of the mountains, but it's nothing spectacular. So anyways, I'll do a little spin again because I can't remember if I did one last time. And then we're going to head up to Panther for our final peak and then down. And then I think it's still 5 miles out after Panther. So anyways, let's get going. My broken pole. Times Square. Woohoo! It's almost as exciting as some of the summits we've done. So I'm gonna go that way to Panther. There's like a little illegal camp spot right there with a sign that says no camping, but seems like people still camp there. And that way goes up to the viewpoint. That way to the right goes to Kook Mountain, and then if you go to the left, you go back up to Santanoni. Santanoni. I can't say it now. But anyways, I'm gonna go do Panther now. Huh. I have no idea what HS is. Unless it was supposed to be
TS, Times Square?
maybe. No, that's definitely an H. And then a C pointing that way. Oh, we got another arrow pointing that way for something. Where was the other one? Right there.
Right.
Where was
Arrow up. There, it's right
Yeah.
in front of you. No, over around. No, where you were.
what do
Where
you
you
mean
were
there?
standing.
Huh?
Keep going. Right here.
Oh, you can barely make that out.
Yeah.
Panther. That way. Great trail signs. Con. Are we going down? Gotta be.
Did I say I took a picture?
Yeah, we're going down.
We're going down.
Panther's downhill. Home's uphill. It looks like it drops after you get over the hump, but figures. And here we have the Panther Bog, or mud hole. Nice. Not too bad. This trail is just more mud, and more mud. Very gradual though, at least. Oh look, a muddy spot. Oh, can you believe it? Oh. Ooh, it's starting to look a little summity. And it looks like we're gonna have some views after a scramble. Whew. Look at that. Oh my God, this one was worth it. We came from Santanoni, whatever however you say it. Oh, we're not there yet. Stone walkway. Oh, look at that. No view at the summit. Panther Peak. And woohoo! A marker. There we go. I'm gonna go back, put a jacket on because it is windy out there, and soak up some views while I wait for Tracy to catch up. I kind of got summit fever and took off on her. So anyways, not much on the summit, but definitely down on the viewpoint. Whew. Here we go, all done with Panther. Brings the total up to 31 for the 46 and 98 for the 115. I'm gonna head down. It's starting to get dark, so it's probably be the end of this video unless it's still daylight when we hit something exciting, which I doubt. And this will be continued tomorrow. Nipple Top and Dial, a little day hike to grab those two we orphaned a couple days ago because of the bad weather. And then the day after that, we're off to do a 3-day, 2-night backpacking trip and hit the Stewart Range. And so anyways, if you find this video helpful, hit like. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. And to be continued.